Hey everyone, welcome back to F1 2020. My team Minardi. We're in season 2. We've just come off the back of a fantabidosi win there, which shocked and awed me anyway. So very delighted with that. We've got 4.86 million bones or dollars or whatever it is that we get to play with. And I'm starting to think, what can we do? Because we're kind of stuck in a... We're not able to challenge the front of the team. We've got Vietnam coming up, which is always a shocker of a circuit form. Well, it's not always a shocker. I've only played it once. That was enough for me to know that it was going to be a shocker of a race. So it kind of makes me go, what should we do next? So I was thinking, he says, let me spend 3 million on the quality control updates here. That will then improve our things. I'm loving the new kind of things that each one gets. Poor powertrain all still stuck there on number 1. Same with marketing. Lol. But we'll get there. Okay. Let's advance some time. Okay. Ooh. Invitational event. I never do well at those. Okay. What do we want to go for? Let's do... It's going to hit in time anyway, so let's do the standard upgrade there. And that will help us with the aero on that car. And I'd like to start coming in and doing a little bit on the durability if I could. Yeah, that's a good improvement. Okay. Let's advance some time after our successful bit there. Okay, we've then got the durability upgrade. So what that then lets me do, hopefully... Oh, we don't have quite enough points, do we? Dang it. That's okay. We can sort a lot of this out after practice at Vietnam, I think. So that does me quite happily. And we've got another 3 million again. I wonder... Do it. And then we'll be able to really crack on the reliability front. I'll join you after practice. Okay, welcome back after practice. It was as horrific as I thought it was going to be, which is a shame. And then I realised it's a wet race. So I've bunged up my wings a little bit, which means we're going to be even worse in qualifying. And then even worse in the race, because I can't drive in the wet, let alone round this circuit. So apologies in advance, this is going to be a horrific race, but you can all laugh at my ineptitude. We did, between myself and Delatraz, get some points on the board though, and I was wondering about what I should attack with. I was just thinking, do we go durability, do we go... chassis, and then I thought, do you know what, let's go durability, because it's only a 575 and the idea is that China's next and I'm good at China, so we'll be able to then sprint forward with some points, and that will allow us to then bring like an actual performance upgrade next time round. That's the plan anyway. I'm going to go for the MGU H. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'm going to go into quali with like no parts changed just to see how we do in the dry in this one shot quali, because I don't want to like force stuff. I think it will be horrific. We'll then do a grid drop for everything and start at the back. This is going to be a repeat of last season's race, to be honest. See how we go. Oh, hello. Sexual. Okay, same setup as last time around. All I've done is just bung an extra 1 on the wings. So that it's 4 and 8. I probably should play with ride height, but I know that this is going to be horrific, so I'm not going to even try. Well, I am going to try, but... everything was dry, sorry, in practice, so I don't really feel like... goodness sake. Take 2. I won't be surprised if I'm last on the grid, actually. Always that corner that causes me the problem. Alright, we recovered back to 19th. What? Oh. Why is this a new bug? Terrible.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Ricciardo, Albon and Lewis Hamilton. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. Will
do. So Red Bull with their best car, obviously, beating through Mercedes. Ferrari looking not too bad, 4 and 6. Verstappen, best of the rest in the Alfa Romeo. Does not surprise me with his driver stats being 7. The Renaults 8 and 10. They're Ocon ahead of Gasly, AlphaTauri's Perez in between. Then the racing points. Kvyat Delatraz not too bad in 14, ahead of Nick de Vries, less than a second behind Verstappen now in 15. Those McLarens really struggling this year, as is the 2 Haas's, which I've sandwiched myself in between. Now I did make a mistake, and I may have been able to have picked off K-Mag, and that was about it, maybe, with that mistake. Giovinazzi only just ahead of Latifi though. Okay, so So losing out to signs, not a surprise. Not great on the old clay mover, is it? Oh, this is going to be horrible. Right, all I want to do is just bring it home. Bring the car home. And if I can hover around the Williamses, that'll be great. Of course, Jordan King beat us this time last year, season. You know what I mean.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not, because we're going to use this strategically, and I'll have one of everything, please. I will even have a new event gearbox. Although it's only on 15%, but you know what I mean. Okay. Off we go. That 159 place grid drop coming my way.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Daniel Ricciardo starts from pole position today, and Alexander Albon lines up alongside.
Albon.
Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Leclerc, Valtteri Bottas, and Vettel, Verstappen, Ocon, Gasly, and George Russell, Stroll, Kvyat, Louis Delatraz, and De Vries. Norris, Sainz, Kevin Magnussen, and Sergio Perez, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Latifi, and Smith. It's almost time for the lights to go
219.
out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
219 places on the grid. That doesn't feel right. Even if it was 20 per component. I give up. This game is riddled with bugs.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Ah! Glah, glah, glah. Ooh, Delatraz up to 12th. Nicely done. No!
Great first lap. Keep it up.
I'm sorry, De Vries. I literally had no intention of that. I'm through now. You'll be back through later, I'm sure. Nicely blocked in. That's exactly what I did to you earlier. Oh, I've got on the curb. Where are you, Nick? I've seen your defending antics in Formula E. because the track is so shit, like you can't actually get round and do too much apart from the challenge here. Which has been made a whole lot less because of the lack of the dares. Really? I feel quite pleased that I
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
that I did stick on some extra wing, because it's kind of helped. And I feel like everyone is really coasting. That was terrible. Okay, we'll go with it.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
I'd love to, man, but you can only really burn it down the straights. This is Azerbaijaning with the old fuel as well. We're running negative. To stop doing that, otherwise I'd actually be not too bad in terms of Norris and co. So that felt like the first time I'd actually gone round that corner properly. Oh, but look at the fuel that it uses when you do. Oh, that was a cut. So was that, really? Sainz is stuck behind, I think it must be... It looked like an Alpha Tauri. It might be Perez actually off the line with his grid penalty. Won't it? So Sainz is 19th. Ah, Schnauzer.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Doesn't actually feel any different. It does a little bit. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
I can't chat very much because it's taking so much concentration. Especially because now I do feel the difference with the front wing ever so slightly, and it is slight. I can get away with it.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
That's a very good point, actually. My tyre wear around this track was not great. I did not complete the tyre wear test. Oh Christ, okay.
Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds.
I need to look at fuel as well, I think. That looked like Latifi having a go at Grosjean.
Careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Teach me to try and lift and coast and then change my braking point. Oh, Delatraz has lost a place against Kvyat. Passes have been made. We're trailing our teammate by 3.8 seconds.
Oh, is it Norris that's out? It is.
Some information on Norris. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Are you going to VSC service? Anything to do with it? Nope. Oh.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.4 seconds. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Sure there is. Oh wow, purple middle sector. Shows how crap I am in the others. I'm awful.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 4.0 seconds. Next car is 4 seconds ahead. 4 seconds.
Too late on the accelerator there. Tires are yellow. We're in trouble. Doesn't surprise me that DeFreeze has closed back in again.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Uh-oh. Ooh, Nicky. Oh, that'll be why.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.9 seconds.
Hello, Cliff. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm loving the rain sounds.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Oh, naff off, Jeff. Be lucky if I don't have punctures everywhere. Ah, crap.
This is your final lap of the race. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Right, I think we're okay. As long as the tyres hold out.
Gap to car in front is 4.2 seconds.
And Eric makes it 3 out of 3, amazingly. Whew.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
How am I driver of the day? That is a terrible performance.
So another fantastic victory for Red Bull today.
It was.
So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Okay. Ooh, does that unlock us a... Nice.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Daniel Ricciardo can be happy with the points he's earned today as it pushes his lead out even further. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Smith. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better
That
job
incredible
today.
pace.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So really, I feel like the driver of the day, if he wasn't going for Ricciardo, should have been Verstappen. Alfa Romeo does not deserve to be fifth in any way, shape or form. Great run by Verstappen just behind Leclerc. Bottas down to 6th. Terrible race for him. Gasly 7th in the Renault, beating home Vettel somehow. And Ocon was right behind, which is interesting. Stroll ahead of Russell for the final point. Kvyat did do some overtaking, didn't he? Got past Delatraz for 12th after he got him on the start. De Vries got round us To be fair, we did get up from 22nd to 15th, but it was all done at the first turn. Apart from De Vries, who then got back in front. Magnussen beat home Perez. Sainz dropped back. Grosjean was behind Giovinazzi and was being attacked at one point, I thought, by Latifi, but clearly not. Don't mind me. That all sorted itself out. Oh, Ocon and Vettel. Okay, that makes more sense there. Perez and De Vries hit each other. To be fair, we hit Sainz. Standings wise, Ricciardo 3 for 3, amazingly. Leclerc and Albon leapfrog Bottas. We slipped down behind Bottas actually. Then Vettel. Verstappen moves into 9th for Alfa Romeo. That will do them a world of good. Stroll gets his first point of the season. Only, well, 16 drivers have scored out in the first 3 races, which I think is great. And you'd have to say, actually, Kvyat for AlphaTauri should be on the board. Potentially Norris and potentially De Vries have the opportunity to score. So that could just leave the 20, apart from a weird and wonderful. And there you can see Red Bull well clear of Mercedes and Ferrari. Renault best of the rest now, ahead of us. Alfa Romeo moves into 11th with those points. For Verstappen, well clear of Racing Point, McLaren, AlphaTauri and Haas. Williams yet to score, and yet to score all game. They don't really look like they're going to do much either, because they aren't making gains. I'd kind of hoped they would.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. It made it look easy. Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today? You lost to your teammate today. Was it just not your day?
Today was Louis' day.
You left some body work out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip? Great. Well, that's everything.
That's one of those things that makes your acclaim go down, I think, the buffing out. Hey. Poor Carlos. Been mugged by me so far. Oh no, we still got good acclaim. Okay. Slowly but surely. Nice. Oops. Nice. 1.9 million. Practically 2. And that'll do us quite nicely for when we go off to China, which, if I remember rightly, was a great race for us last year. So I'm hoping that it will be a repeat performance this time round. Stay tuned. We'll be back next week on Higher Playing Games.